So let me just get into this article right here. Former NBA swingman Jalen Rose believes every team in the league should retire Michael Jordan's number 23 jersey. Rose took to X recently to state that number 23 should be retired league-wide and asked for fans for their thoughts. 23 should be retired throughout the NBA. Thoughts? There appeared a bit of confusion at first on who he was talking about. So Rose clarified he meant Jordan. Who would be confused about this? Anyway, he continues. He goes, obviously for Jordan, the guy played hoops with his tongue out and still has the most popular kicks, even though he hasn't played in decades. Rose received some pushback on his take, and the 51-year-old claimed the same people disagreeing with him are the same ones desperate for Jordan shoes. Don't front. You and your kids stay thirsty for Jordans. No other athlete has had this strong goal on the public. Bow down. Rose also brought up just how desperate some people have gotten to get their hands on Jordan shoes. MJ is so popular and such that folks are shooting and killing for kicks. Rose concluded by stating that if someone buys Jordans, then they are making his point. If you buying his kicks, then you making my point. So that's what Jalen Rose had to say there. One of my thoughts. You know what's funny about this? You know what's funny about this? When people were saying this, there were actually people out there posting comments saying, I can almost assure you that the majority of the people that are saying this are wearing Jordans. And I was listening to Ari Spears yesterday on Vlad TV, who started going off on these Jordan haters and was going off on them and talking about, he's like, yo, if you're going to be hating on Jordan, take off his kicks, B. Like, what's wrong with, like, even Ari Spears was going off on these guys. He's like, if y'all think LeBron is better than Jordan, why don't y'all be wearing LeBron's sneakers? Oh, my God. All right, so what's my thoughts on this? Listen, Jalen Rose understands what the hell is going on. Number two, I think he is aware of all of this ridiculous chatter that's been taking place throughout the internet with people contaminating the airways with their stupidity. Talking about Michael Jordan can't go left and the 90s wasn't that great and blah, 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 blah. I think Jalen Rose is aware of this and he's like, this is utter madness, right? Like the vast majority of us. Listen, should teams retire Jordan's jersey? Yeah. Because even if you're wearing Michael Jordan's jersey, we're still thinking of Jordan. If you're a player wearing number 23, we're thinking of Jordan. When David Beckham wore 23, we were thinking of Michael Jordan. So the number is synonymous with Jordan and greatness. And if you have losing, especially a lot of losing on your resume, you shouldn't be allowed to wear Jordan, the number 23. You're contaminating the product. You're diluting the brand. So to me, listen, most of these guys hating on Jordan are probably Jordan fans. They wear his clothes. Their favorite players look up to him. But now we on this new wave when we're going to try to discredit Jordan. Think about that. NBA fans, some of them, are trying to discredit Michael Jordan. That would be like Formula One fans trying to discredit Michael Schumacher or Lewis Hamilton. Or baseball fans trying to, disgrace Babe Ruth. Or boxing fans going after Muhammad Ali. Like, where we at? Where we at in the culture? Where we at in space and time right now? Like, what's going on really? Like, what are we doing exactly? We entering into the weirdest time in civilization. Like, it's just where the level of disrespect and craziness is taking place out here. To me, it's crazy. To me, it's absolutely crazy. I think a lot of these guys cannot deal with the fact that Jordan has this enduring legacy that no matter what's said about him, nothing is sticking. Nothing is sticking. They can't really find a way to argue around his greatness. So now they're looking for every kind of ridiculous argument to bring up to support whatever feeling that they have. And there's only one fan base doing this. And I'm going to continue to call you guys out. Maybe not all LeBron fans, but the vast majority. You guys are the ones starting this conversation. And y'all looking, I got to state it. You guys are really embarrassing yourself. I've watched a lot of people create content refuting some of the things that you guys have said. And a lot of them, and not just me, have really questioned some of you guys' intelligence. They really have. Like, I've watched a lot of people. And a lot of them think like you guys are making some moronic argument, like a good amount of them. To do this is just desperate. And you know the irony in all of it? This, oh, we're done with the night. It's not even sticking.